How's it hanging, guys? Connor here, aka Conninja, back with the Golden State Miniors, about to do my team builder for week 2. Yes, week 1 was a bit of a bummer. That energy ball play, if y'all didn't see it, make sure you go check out the battle. Yeah, it was a bummer, but I did at least make a little bit of a comeback. I stayed through, stayed strong, so it was very exciting, and Scarf Flygon did come in clutch a little bit at the end. It's just a shame that Kamala had some, so it did have physical bulk to it. When I was talking to Coach Jelt of the Blazing Ponytas, he did have some physical bulk for Blaziken. He actually made his team around Blaziken rather than Volcanion because apparently Blaziken could destroy his team, and yet I didn't see that coming. Plus, I had so many answers to Infernape, why would he bring it? So that actually kind of helped in my team building. So, we're facing Coach Sean and the Delaware Decidueyes. What he's got is, and this is going to be in no particular order, I think I'll do it by the rounds he drafts in it next time. But we got Charizard. It's a nice special attacker. When you run Timid on it, it's a very fast Pokemon. You could run Flamethrower, you could run Heat Wave. I know it has some nice, I guess you could use it as a physical attacker with Dragon Claw, but that's not as big. It's going to be more of a special attacker. And I did make some calculations, as you can see, on some of my Pokemon. But I don't necessarily think he's going to be bringing it. Possibly. Could. Because really, he only needs it for Shaman, maybe Steelix, who knows. Then we got Rotom Wash. Another Rotom, and this one I definitely think he's going to bring. Very scary. It's a bulky Pokemon that can bring Hydro Pump. Really, its only big weakness is grass, so that's going to be a problem I'm going to have to take care of. But it can Volt Switch out. Very annoying, can Volt Switch into, let's say, a Jirachi when he has to Volt Switch out of a particular Pokemon. Hydro Pump is pretty scary as well. That's pretty much it, but it is a very bulky Pokemon to deal with only one big weakness. And then Electric is just neutral to it. Then we got Vikavolt, an insane special attack. You got 145 special attack, Bug Buzz, Thunderbolt. You could run Agility on it, and after it a +2, which is +2 speed, after an Agility will completely sweep a team. Definitely need a ground types to kind of wall Vikavolt, but even then it could use Bug Buzz, whether it's Choice Specs or not, but you wouldn't run Agility on Choice Specs. But Vikavolt is a very scary Pokemon you have to watch out for, especially if it sets up an Agility and you allow that to happen. Jirachi, just like Celebi Shaman, it's got that 100, and Mew, it's got that 100 all the way down. Jirachi is a Steel Psychic. I believe it will learn Serene Grace, so I have to watch out for those air slash shenanigans. I think it's Serene Grace. You have to watch out if I use, let's say Nidoqueen use a Poison move, it's going to be immune to that. Fire is going to be very important against Jirachi, seeing that I think he's going to bring it. So definitely thinking Jirachi. Now Oricorio, not sure what type he's going to bring. Maybe Ghost, but really the only thing Ghost would be good for is Dusknoir. But otherwise, maybe Fire for Shaman. Electric, he's got too many electric types to where I don't see that happening. And then Psychic, possibly. I really just don't know which one he's going to bring, if he brings Oricorio at all. That flying type would be kind of important. Who knows? Alolan Raichu, who's a pretty fast Pokemon. Even without Surge Surfer, without that electric terrain, it's still a pretty fast Pokemon. Max speed of 350. So I definitely have to watch out for that. It can bring the Psychic. It can bring Thunderbolt, can Volt Switch. Definitely have to watch out for that. Speed is the biggest issue with Alolan Raichu. Decidueye, physical attacker. It can bring Spirit Shackle, Grass move. Really, Decidueye is a nice, actually, if you look at it, it's a pretty physically bulky Pokemon. So, as you're going to see, one of my Pokemon, I might be running a special attack Fire on it, that kind of thing. But Decidueye is a decently bulky Pokemon, so I have to watch out for that. I actually was going to draft Decidueye, but ended up not getting it because he did snipe me, and that was a bummer. So I ended up getting Shaman, and I like Shaman a lot better. I'm going to admit on that one. Then we got Mega T-Tar, who brings Sandstream. That's going to be fun. I'm going to put it out there right now. It's going to be a weather war. It's going to be a weather war. I cannot wait. Rain, sandstorm, cannot wait. Now, Mega T-Tar is insanely bulky. I'm not even kidding. Insanely bulky. Even with Mega Swampers, like Waterfall, does not take it out in one hit. It's insane. I do have an interesting techie move with 2 Pokemon to deal with it, and you'll see in a second. But T-Tar, it actually can also pack a punch. It can set up Stealth Rocks. Got to watch out for Stealth Rocks. Definitely will need a Defogger, but that won't be as important as you see my kind of game plan I'll talk about. And what was the other thing with Mega T-Tar? Oh, gotta watch out for Dragon Dances. I do have something set up, 2 things actually. Ironically enough, they also have the Techie moves to counteract a Dragon Dance Mega T-Tar after +1 at least. If it sets up twice, that's on me. I screwed up majorly. But I do have answers to Mega T-Tar, but it is a very bulky Pokemon I have to watch out for. Then you got Lapras. He just picked this up. I forgot who he dropped. Perhaps Emolga? I think it was Emolga. But he picked up Lapras. Stealth Rock user, Water Ice type. It does have a decently special attack. It's kind of fast, not really. I do have some set up to be faster than it. But it's interesting to think about if he brings that rather than Rotom Wash. But I really just think he's going to bring Rotom Wash. Why wouldn't he? Then you got Sandslash. Now this is basically my Mega Swampert with Sand Rush. So I definitely have to watch out for Sand Rush, Sandslash. I should have looked into this Pokemon more because obviously I feel like he's going to bring this with Mega T-Tar because he just picked this up. And honestly, I should have looked into this more. I don't know why I didn't. I don't necessarily know what it's bringing. Alolan Sandslash, I believe, is much better, but I know Sandslash does have a pretty good attack to where I have to watch out for. Really, my only issues with that would be Blaziken, Steelix, Nidoqueen, Volcanion, that kind of thing. But I won't have that big of an issue with it. And Mimikyu. Oh, Mimikyu with its stupid disguise ability. Mimikyu is very nice attack, very good speed. It is a very fast Pokemon, as you can see, will be a problem in my calculations. It was a problem for a bit until I finally figured something out. I actually was going to run Dusknoir for the longest time. I spent an hour trying to build around Mimikyu with Dusknoir, and I ended up changing the Pokemon altogether because it just wasn't going to work out. I was running like Ghost DMZ, I was doing Ghost Berry to where I could live 3 and then take it out with the Shadow Sneak. Oh, it was insane how specific I was going. It was just so unnecessary to where I brought this Pokemon, which made completely more sense, and it's interesting to what I did with this Pokemon. But Mimikyu's attack is very nice. Don't want it setting up a Swords Dance because it'll annihilate me with Shadow Sneak. Definitely have to watch out for that. Otherwise, Mimikyu is a really good Pokemon. Its disguise ability is a big part about it that makes it so good because it's basically sturdy in a way because it has 2 turns no matter what. It's crazy. It's a very crazy Pokemon I have to watch out for. So, the first Pokemon I will be bringing is Blaziken. And now, I'm bringing Blaziken because I'd rather not bring Volcanion this time because there were some people commenting that I did bring too much water. Volcanion, Mega Swampert, and Pelipper is just too much water, and I kind of agree. It kind of made me weak to electric types, grass types, that kind of thing. Granted, Mega Swampert's ground type, but it still makes me weak to that kind of moves. So that's why I'm going to bring Blaziken this week, and I'm bringing it with Choice Scarf. I'm so dumb. For some reason, I thought Speed Boost actually works in this league. But come on, Speed Boost is broken. Let's be real. So I don't know why I thought that was actually allowed. So I'm going to be Choice Scarfing it so I can outspeed every Pokemon. I'll even be able to outspeed a +1 Dragon Dance Mega Tyranitar. And I'll be able to OHKO it with Low Kick. I'm bringing Rock Slide, Low Kick, Flare Blitz, Flamethrower. Rock Slide, well, Low Kick is going to be for Mega Tyranitar. It can OHKO it no matter what. No matter its build, it is OHKOing it because it's 4 times weak to Dark, and it is a very heavy Pokemon. So it'll just completely smash when it gets hit in the under the legs. Flamethrower, the reason why I'm bringing Flamethrower and the reason why I'm running a Lonely Nature and not an Adamant Nature is because Blaziken's attack and special attack are pretty similar in that I can still run a special attack Blaziken. So I'm going to run Flamethrower because Flare Blitz recoil can be very annoying sometimes. So if I already have Decidueye or Vikavolt already chipped down a little bit, why use Flare Blitz when I can just use Flamethrower and OHKO? Granted that based on calcs, but it's still good to use so I don't lose recoil damage. Because recoil damage can be very important and losing Blaziken, and I don't want that to happen. Rock Slide is honestly just for neutral damage if I end up getting Scarfed and I want a neutral damage Scarf. Who knows? The next Pokemon is going to be Hera, the Nidoqueen. And I'm running it with Life Orb, Sheer Force, Toxic Spikes, Flamethrower, Earth Power, Thunderbolt. Now, yes, Nidoqueen's stats are physical attack based. It's got a stronger physical attack. However, more of its special attack moves, better move coverage for special attack, work better with Sheer Force. And Sheer Force will do 1.3 times more power if the move has an additional effect. It won't do that additional effect, but it will increase that power. So T-Bill with that paralysis chance, Earth Power with special defense drop chance, something like that, and then Flamethrower with the burn chance. So that's why I'm running special attack instead. Life Orb can do some damage. So with these EV calcs, I can live an EQ from Mega T-Tar, which is going to be important because my game plan is I expect him to start with Mega T-Tar. So I want to go ahead and get Toxic Spikes, 2 layers of Toxic Spikes out because those are going to be very important for some of these Pokemon. So if I can get 2 Toxic Spikes out and I can live an EQ, and then maybe he thinks I'm going to switch out, so he just goes into Stealth Rocks, that's what I'll do. That's going to be important. Toxic Spikes, getting that poison off on particular Pokemon, chip damage, let's say Mimikyu, it'd be very nice for Mimikyu, Alolan Raichu, that kind of thing. I think Toxic Spikes are going to be important against this team. Earth Power, you know, just to use it if I do need to use it against Mega T-Tar. Yeah. Flamethrower is for like Vikavolt, Decidueye, and then Thunderbolt is for Lapras. Pretty much Lapras and, what's his name? That Charizard Pokemon. Charizard. But that's pretty much it. I don't remember if I actually outspeed anyone or not. I think I do. I think I outspeed Decidueye maybe. No, not Decidueye. I don't really recall who I outspeed. Maybe a Vikavolt with a jolly nature or timid nature, perhaps. Not entirely sure. But that's why I'm bringing Nidoqueen. Next Pokemon I'm going to be bringing is Rooney, the Shiny Steelix. Now, this is an interesting Pokemon, and this is what I was talking about. I was going to bring Dusknoir, and I tried to figure it out for an hour to where it just was not working. So I'm going to bring Steelix. Heavy Slam, no matter what. Oko's Mimikyu. Like, come on, why didn't I think of this before? It's going to, my Speed EVs are going to okay, here's the thing. Rock Polish, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam's for Mimikyu. Stone Edge is for, gosh darn it, Charizard. Earthquake is obviously for stab and such. Now, Rock Polish. If I can Rock Polish Weakness Policy with Sturdy, so if I take a hit from Charizard, Flamethrower, Weakness Policy happens, so I get that +2 in attack, plus after a Rock Polish, I get the +2 in speed, I will be able to outspeed particular Pokemon like Decidueye and Vikavolt, so that'll be very nice. So my speed EVs are to outspeed Decidueye and Vikavolt after a Rock Polish. This is really the only mon I can't sweep with Rock Polish Steelix is pretty much Rotom Wash. It's the only thing that can wall. No moves. Unfortunately, Earthquake with its stupid Levitate ability, Earthquake will not do anything. So that's why I want to bring Steelix, because it actually does very well against this team. It does surprisingly well against this team, and I'm excited to try and use him. Rock Polish Weakness Policy. Granted, this may be too specific. This may not work at all, but hey, this is what this first season is for, to find out what works for me and what kind of my play styles. And I am running it with an adamant nature. Next, we are going to use a Franja, the Shaman. Gonna run Grass EMZ for Rotom Wash. It's really my only big answer to Rotom Wash. Natural Cure, it's always its ability. Seed Flare, Synthesis, Air Slash, Hidden Power Rock. Now, Hidden Power Rock is interesting. If he does bring Charizard, and I can predict that switch, Hidden Power Rock should Oko Charizard, and that's a very nice twist. And if it doesn't, no matter, I can still just, it'll do enough chip damage where I can kill it off, and even with Toxic Spikes, it'll die to that. Well, actually, you know what? It won't get affected by Toxic Spikes because it's Flying type. But yeah, I'm bringing a Franja. I can, let's see, I can Z Seed Flare. Even, I don't need Grass Team Z for Rotom Wash. I can take it out with one Seed Flare no matter what. But still nice to have Grass Team Z. Maybe it does have so much bulk that I didn't realize, or it runs Assault Vest. Very well could. But Grass Team Z can Oko Mimikyu also, so that's very nice. I can outspeed Rotom. Obviously, I need to outspeed Rotom no matter what. I can outspeed Oricorio. I can, yeah. So basically, HP Rock is switch into Charizard, and that'll be important. But otherwise, very interesting Pokemon. Air Slash is for just to get, you know, flinch shenanigans, that kind of thing. Get some chip damage if it resists grass, that kind of thing. Then our fifth Pokemon is going to be Nigel the Pelipper. Obviously, I'm going to bring the Rain Team for this Weather War. Now, there's not much thought into this because really, it's really just for rain. I focus sashed it just in case for whatever reason if I switch into it, that kind of thing. U-turn, Ice Beam, Scald, Defog. Defog is for those Stealth Rocks if Mega Tyranitar decides to set up, or even Lapras to set up Stealth Rocks. Speed, I'll outspeed Vikavolt no matter what. That's really the only thing that mattered, was running Timid Speed, outspeed Vikavolt. Otherwise, it's nice to get a Scald off on Sandslash, Mega T-Tar, Ice Beam off on Sandslash. And U-turn against Alolan Raichu if I need to switch out, because I will live one hit from Alolan Raichu because of that Focus Sash and get a big ol' U-turn off. But otherwise, that's really it. I wasn't putting much thought into it because really Pelipper's not that important to much of these Pokemon. It just needs that rain so that I can bring in Mega Swampert. Gotta bring gains for days with that rain. Swift Swim is very nice. Once again, I can outspeed every Pokemon with Swift Swim with these speed EVs. Plus, I can outspeed +1 Tyranitar Dragon Dance, because that would be a problem. I don't need Mega Tyranitar freaking sweeping me with Dragon Dance. That would be very annoying. So I'm bringing EQ, Waterfall, Low Kick, Stone Edge. Low Kick, once again, is going to OHKO that Tyranitar, which is very important because Waterfall will not. Surprisingly, Waterfall is not going to OHKO Mega Tyranitar. That's why I brought Low Kick, because same thing with Blaziken, it can OHKO it no matter what. Very nice, very good techie move to bring, because even Hammer Arm won't OHKO it. The beauty of Low Kick is that it's a heavy Pokemon, so it'll annihilate it. Even with Lapras, I can OHKO Lapras, even with Blaziken with the Low Kick. Annihilates it because of that ice typing. So it's very nice. Mega Swampert will be very important with that Stab, Waterfall, and Rain. Take out Sandslash. Stone Edge for Vikavolt. EQ for... Well, actually, Stone Edge for Charizard also. EQ for Alolan Raichu. Can annihilate Mimikyu, that kind of thing. So it's very important. Some of these Pokemon definitely will destroy this team. Looking at this, I should be able to win if I don't make any more mistakes. Energy Ball. Obvious play. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm really looking forward to this match with Sean and the Delaware Decidueyes. Cannot wait. Hopefully, I actually make good predictions, and I don't, like, overthink things, and my scattered brain doesn't forget things. So, I hope you guys watch the match. Should be going up tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.